In 2017, an exhausted engineer typed one command into the wrong terminal and deleted his company's production database. 300 gigabytes, gone in seconds. And that was only the second worst thing GitLab discovered that night. The worst? All 5 of their backups were broken. Every system fails. This is the story of how. January 31st, 2017, evening UTC. GitLab.com is getting hammered by spammers, and the load is crushing the main PostgresQL database. Its standby replica starts falling behind. Then replication breaks entirely. By 11 at night, one engineer, tired well past the end of his day, is trying to rebuild that replica. The rebuild tool keeps refusing to start. He decides the replica's data directory must be dirty. Fine. Wipe it. Start clean. 2 servers, DB1 and DB2. Nearly identical names, nearly identical prompts. He runs rm-rf on DB1. Production. He realizes within seconds and kills it. Too late. Of 300 gigabytes, about 4.5 are left. Okay, bad, very bad. But this is why backups exist. GitLab had 5 separate safety nets. The PG dump backups, running for months with the wrong Postgres version, producing empty files silently. The S3 bucket, empty. Azure disk snapshots, never enabled for the database servers. The LVM snapshots, 24 hours stale. And replication, that was the thing that broke in the first place. 5 backup systems, 5 failures. Not one had ever been restore tested. The company was saved by an accident of an accident. 6 hours before the deletion, the same engineer had manually taken one LVM snapshot for an unrelated task, loading data into staging. That snapshot was now the freshest copy of GitLab.com in existence. And then GitLab did something no company had done before. They turned the disaster into a broadcast. They restored the database live on YouTube with a public Google Doc of notes, while thousands watched their site being resuscitated in real time. 18 hours of downtime, 6 hours of data gone forever, about 5,000 projects, 5,000 comments, 700 new accounts. The restore itself was agony. The snapshot lived on a staging server with slow standard disks, so the copy alone crawled for hours while the whole internet refreshed the live stream. Somewhere in those 18 hours, a viewer suggested the engineer deserved sympathy, not blame. The internet, for once, agreed. They didn't fire the engineer. They published everything. The postmortem is still one of the most honest documents in the industry. And then they fixed the real problem. Restore testing became routine. Backups got monitoring that screams when they produce nothing, and production prompts got made unmistakably, dangerously red. Because the terrifying census from that night wasn't one deleted database. It was an industry-wide question: when did you last restore a backup? Not schedule one, restore one. Most companies answering honestly are running on hopes too. GitLab just found out on a Tuesday in front of everyone. The lesson isn't don't type rm-rf when you're tired. Someone at your company will, eventually. The lesson is that a backup you've never restored is not a backup, it's a hope. GitLab had 5 hopes. The postmortem is public. The lesson rarely is. I'm Sev. See you at the next incident.